Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Kalen Welch, and I'm the EVP of Business Development and co-owner of FastSensor. Today, we're going to be talking about the measurement of digital display impact, specifically how you can influence buyers, measure their engagement, and track their conversion to sales. Simply put, today's business leaders demand data-driven decision-making and solutions. The inability to measure and demonstrate ROI with hard data is no longer acceptable in the digital world, and it's rapidly becoming a requirement in the physical world as well. It just won't fly much longer. So let's step back to our humble beginnings in 2013 when FastSensor was asked to help the largest beverage company on the planet answer a simple question: how to get a customer to buy another beer. Armed with 65 engineers, we solved for this using unparalleled physical data capture, coupled with artificial intelligence and machine learning, and applied the solution to brick and mortar retail. Originally, this was to support dynamic pricing and sales optimization, and now we've since extended our capabilities for myriad use cases in diverse environments, including retail, events, venues, and a lot more. Overall, we call this measuring the connected customer journey. More recently, FastSensor recognized the acute need to accurately measure the impact of digital display marketing and finally be able to apply true A/B testing principles, originally derived from digital, of course, to physical environments. Our software as a service model continues to evolve to meet these and other needs. Finally, before I let you go, I want to comment on something truly core to our business, and that is that we were founded on the principle that privacy is critical. All of our solutions accordingly are globally privacy policy compliant, including GDPR, CCPA, and beyond. So I wanted to thank you in advance for your time and turn you over to my colleague, Rob O'Leary, to explain more. Rob?
Thank you, Kalen. For decades, digital displays have been primarily passive, non-responsive terminals, pushing content into an undefined space with an unknown audience, in the blind hope that the message somehow provides an ROI. Much like television viewership in the Nielsen rating days, the effectiveness of digital displays remains at best an estimated value, with no understanding of what happens between key interactions points. This structure does not provide the hard data required to make investment in legacy digital displays an acceptable spend. But what if you could prove the effectiveness of digital messaging to influence a shopper's behavior and use that knowledge of the customer journey to increase basket size? The only way to create an ROI for digital displays is to measure engagement that occurs as a customer moves down an in-store purchase funnel and connect these steps, or as we call it, the connected customer journey. FastSensor has turbocharged passive video displays and transformed them into dynamic, people-influencing devices that can both measure and drive human behavior. For the first time, retailers, stadiums, and trade shows can understand the long sought after in-store customer connected journey, building the first components towards a true omni-channel experience. However, not all digital messaging content is equal. Messaging is provided to change behavior. The core of FastSensor solution is the ability to generate data that measures each stage of the journey, proving that messaging led shoppers to, as we say, go here, not there. The journey itself starts with awareness, where a passerby or potential customer has the opportunity to absorb a message. This interaction may occur while walking by a storefront or by a product category or brand within the store. If the messaging is compelling, the potential customer's behavior will demonstrate a level of interest and an enhanced engagement with the digital display. The next goal of digital messaging is to induce an action. That action can be to enter the store, action to visit a desired category, area, promotion, or targeted product. FastSensor can measure this conversion from the original digital display to the desired destination and action. And the last and most important component of the connected customer journey is purchase. Again, measured using conversion, FastSensor can track the entire journey all the way through to the cash wrap, demonstrating a final basket size lift. Now, once we understand the foundation of how digital displays can make customers go here and not there, three key tools become available to drive greater opportunities. First, FastSensor's use of digital displays to influence, measure, and convert is a flexible and scalable solution, which can be stacked at multiple levels and then leveraged across many store areas. For example, promotional messaging at a store entrance that highlights the release of a new running shoe can drive customer action into the shoe section, measured by conversion. But why stop here? Digital messaging delivered in the store shoe section can make the customer aware of different correlated high margin accessories, such as running shorts, which might be located in the next area, and then begin a new journey within the store. The result? Increased basket size. Second, FastSensor's core offering provides data that goes well beyond A/B testing and conversions. FastSensor provides an entirely new range of accurate in-store metrics that allow retailers to further understand and optimize multiple aspects of the retail environment. Some of these include total foot traffic at both store and area levels, dwell time, also provided at both store and area level, attraction rates of specific areas within the store, and passive loyalty. How many of your guests were there for the first time, and how many of them were return visitors? And which was the last time that those return visitors were in your store? FastSensor metrics allow retailers to ask valuable questions, such as, what are the most engaging areas of my store? Is my store laid out correctly to drive optimal buying behavior? Does the store have enough employees to support my customer volume at any given time? Or maybe even too many employees? And can I actually save on labor optimization using that knowledge? Finally, using these additional metrics, FastSensor can measure the physical environment in front of a display and dynamically cue Samsung's Magic Info to change on-screen content based on almost any observed physical behavior. For example, dynamically cueing different messaging. First-time visitors to a store might receive a message welcoming them to the store and promoting a one-time reward for those shoppers who sign up for the store's loyalty program today. Meanwhile, repeat customers are welcomed back to the store and shown messaging promoting a special buy one, get one free, but only to existing membership customers. In summary, FastSensor can make your digital display smarter, more effective, and most importantly, more profitable by customizing messaging based upon the measured environment. For the first time, retailers can measure the effectiveness of digital store signage and finally measure the entire connected customer journey, thereby proving, not guessing, the ROI of digital signage. Now, John Gunn will delve into some of the details about how FastSensor actually generates these extraordinary results.
Hey there, I'm John Gunn. I'm the Director of Technical Partnerships at FastSensor. As a 30-plus year technologist, I knew right from the start that FastSensor was different from any other IoT technology I'd seen before, and I got involved right away. From a technology standpoint, FastSensor's 6th generation technology is not a beacon system, not a Wi-Fi sniffer, facial recognition camera, UWB, LiDAR, or anything else you may be familiar with or have experienced in the past. Our sensor picks up all public spectrum radio frequency and leverages our AI to sort all of the signals instead of being reliant upon a single input. And that makes us unique in the world. We know you're familiar with the traditional door counters. So adopting something new requires a new way of thinking. And while we can give you door counter metrics, we're going to give you something newer, something better that we call FastSensor Qualified Visitor. This new metric uses our behavioral algorithms to qualify a threshold visitor, now measured from a sales perspective. So during processing, our AI disregards the delivery person, all the employees, fixed assets, leaving only potential customers, revealing their connected customer journey. More importantly, we're able to record a unique individual that can be tracked throughout a location, even when they come back for a return visit. That's a big deal. So let's talk about privacy for a moment. And as you heard before, this is a core principle adopted by our founder when the technology was created. From end to end, our guiding company values are founded on privacy. Our passive tracking platform lets us track an individual without needing a personal identity. This gives us a view not only of a unique individual, but their movement over time, and for the first time, a true loyalty metric of your complete set of visitors, all within a GDPR CCPA privacy compliant platform. That's a lot. So let's talk about scaling for a moment. We've learned some lessons along the way about how to simplify and scale deployments by using private encrypted LTE networks, which segregate our data from your PCI compliant networks and shorten the timeline that it takes for being able to get something approved and rolled out. This has been our goal all along. With a simpler deployment and more powerful sensors, self-trained, unsupervised artificial intelligence, and years of behavioral data, we're ready to support more use cases and provide meaningful ROI to our customers. Today, with Samsung, we're applying FastSensor technology to bring new capabilities for digital signage content measurement and a wide array of connected journey measurements, all at the same time building anchors for our customers to add capabilities later. Now let's look at how FastSensor is used to measure digital signage. So last year, our platform continued to evolve and we simplified the installation with implementation phase and innovated how to measure the influence of your content on a digital sign. And you saw this concept expressed earlier as explained by Rob O'Leary. And we wanted to create an even simpler and scalable system that brings value with minimal effort. So in 2020, FastSensor developed a powerful standalone LTE embedded 6th generation sensor that requires no cabling. And coupled with FastSensor's digital signage and magic info-driven content, we're able to measure the influence of that content, the result of the influence, and using a simple proximity method results with a no networking infrastructure, okay? Most importantly, it gives us the ability to scale to thousands of locations very quickly. And I don't know about you, but that's pretty exciting for us. The sensors can work alone for simple metrics, or you can group them in 3 or more and have the ability to measure a complete connected journey, which provides an array of useful metrics, which you can see on the screen. Okay. For the first time, together with our good partners at Samsung, we're providing customers with the ability to measure the in-store results of their promotions accurately so they can make business decisions based on hard data, not guesses. Okay. So let's take a look at a simple A/B testing example and see how this works. When considering how to use these new tools to influence your visitors, remember that great content is king, and it always has been, and that FastSensor provides tools to measure the effectiveness of your marketing efforts to prove which are the most effective in a particular environment. And the idea is simple. Let's take an example. Pick a few stores in your test market, play your content for a week, and measure the engagement rate and the dwell time within the target proximity to see which ad is more effective. Pretty straightforward. As an example, let's test some content for a sale on shoes and measure 2 different concepts and see which one's more effective at driving traffic to that location. So in the real life example shown on screen, we measured and run one for a week, and we ran a second ad for a second week and then measured the difference between the 2. So in the second example, there's a 20% increase in engagement with a 16-second increase in dwell time, which we know increases sales. And that was using content number 2, leading to a potential revenue increase of 25% overall. So these in-store tests can validate a larger scale advertising promotion on TV or online prior to running a promotion to predict the possible results. The proof is in the numbers from the test leading to giving you confidence in rolling out a network-wide promotion that will increase basket size. So remember, FastSensor combined with digital signage gives you the ability to influence, measure, and convert. Thanks for your time today and your interest in the FastSensor platform. Our colleague, Kaylin Welch, would like to provide a few closing points for your thoughts as you consider what we presented today. Thank you.
Thanks, John, and thank you all for your time. Hopefully you now see a bit of the power of FastSensor. For the first time ever, you can cost effectively influence, measure, and convert, and ultimately prove ROI in the world that now demands it. Don't forget these 3 key takeaways. 1, we're harnessing the power of artificial intelligence and machine learning, which allows the system to get smarter every day as it gathers more data in your environment. 2nd, we are a hardware-enabled software as a service company, which means new features will be added over time. Basically, you're future-proof and we grow with you. And finally, privacy is critical. It's at the core of our business ethos. All of our solutions are accordingly globally privacy policy compliant. We go above and beyond in this arena, and we always will. So that's a wrap on our presentation. If you'd like to learn more, visit us at fastsensor.com to schedule a time to speak or a demo, or of course, speak with your Samsung rep. We're all looking forward to meeting with you. Thank you.